Power 106.7. Live and direct. Let's go.
What's up? This is Tiny. Double J, I love your face.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
LB, you know what that is? That is the sweetest revenge right there. You want it? If everybody remembers, Tiny is married to T.I.,
Yes,
okay?
yes.
When T.I. came on the show, T.I. was like, yo, dog, I mean, you know what kind of man I am,
He kept
player.
it raw.
Like,
He said, I'm not telling
it was like,
another
I'm
man.
not telling another man that I love his face.
It's true.
And Nelly, T.I.'s buddy, did the same thing. I thought for a while that may have just been a persona that your husband had, but that really is his lifestyle that you see him living on TV and in these videos, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
He a little hood.
Yeah, he's been there and back.
How did you meet T.I.?
The first time I ever met him was in the studio. I think I was there working with Jazzy Faye, and he came in, and it was very brief. And then the second time when we hooked up, or at least exchanged numbers, was I met him in the mall. I seen him in the mall, and I was walking, and we stopped and we talked for a minute. And then I went into Victoria's Secret, and he came in there after me, and we exchanged numbers. And after that, as soon as we left the mall, he called me, and we went to a little cafe and had lunch.
So T.I. actually courted you. Like, he actually got your number. He wasn't on no celebrity thing or nothing.
No, I actually thought he was looking pretty good. I can remember exactly what he had on that day when I met him. He had on like a seersucker polo jogging suit with some Cartiers on. And I was like, wow, this little dude looks nice.
Your very first date, was it horrible or was it great?
No, actually, our very first date, it was really good. He took me, he was trying to get at me for a while before I really gave in to even give him a lot of time. Like, so he was kind of getting a little frustrated with me.
Right.
But after I decided to go out with him, he had a show at this place called The Bounce on Bankhead. And so I went to the show with him, and when I got there, first of all, the place was jam-packed. It was people outside. It was so crazy. I mean, you would have thought Michael Jackson was coming in the place, okay? And I was like, I'm like, all these people here to see you? And he was like, he's looking like, this is my shit. I'm the man, So when I seen him, he got on stage, and he was just, like, really good. I knew he was talented because I had heard some of his work before. But, like, I just thought I was like, wow, okay, he's something.
That was the moment where you said, okay, I'm going to stop playing hard to get, and I'm going to give him so much, he's going to say, I need a break.
I believe so. It was.
What was the first fight that you and T.I. ever got into?
I don't know. It's probably been so many over these long years.
See, Tiny, I heard you lightweight gangster in your own right. Like, you ain't no pushover.
No, not at all.
When you and T.I. have ever gotten in a fight, have you ever sang to him?
What I need from you is understand.
No, he can probably count on one finger how many times I've sung to him.
Do you get a lot of recognition still when you go out?
I do. People love the group Escape, and I guess the 90s music, would never really die. I think it's probably one of the, if I'm being biased, stop me, but I think it's one of the music. It's one of the best decades in the 90s.
Yeah, they don't make music like they do anymore.
Not at all.
Speaking of R&B, who are your favorite R&B singers? And please don't say Trey Songz or anybody like that. Like, I'm talking like 90s. Who are your favorite R&B singers?
My favorite R&B singers in the 90s were Jodeci.
Yes.
Let's see here. You had SWV.
Yes.
You have
R. Kelly.
who? R. Kelly is one. Okay, he's amazing. How could I forget him? I love Destiny Child when they first came out.
Yes.
I thought they were very unique. So many 90s groups that I think were very talented.
Now, Tiny, did you write one of Destiny Child's actual hits?
No, it was TLC that I wrote hits for.
That's right, you did Scrubs, correct?
Oh, Scrubs, yes.
This may be a dick question, and you can tell me to go. You say, Double J, go to hell if you want. You made a lot of money off that song, didn't you?
Yeah.
When they filed for bankruptcy, were you tripping, going, dude, you guys made so much money?
No, being in the business, I kind of understood where they were coming from. Not to say that, I think they should have been in bankruptcy, but like in the business, if you're not watching and you're not taking, being 100% over your, what's going on, you can end up broke with no money. But the girls, I think that they were not broke. It just wasn't, sometimes when people file bankruptcy, it doesn't mean they're flat broke.
Right.
They just ain't got the money that they supposed to have or had at one time.
Do you ever worry when T.I.'s out on the road that these sluts, I'm going to call them sluts.
That's okay.
Do you ever worry that these sluts are going to tempt your man?
Do I worry? No, I know that they're going to tempt him. They're going to try anyway. It's always, that's what they do. But he has to be a strong individual. And also, I'm almost always there. So if you want to get to me, you had to get through me first.
God forbid, if you found out your husband, T.I., cheated on you, how many times would you stab him, or what would the process be on murdering him?
Oh, wow. Well, I will sit down. I'm a planner. And,
Premeditated.
so I will sit down and plan mine correctly.
Good for you. Good for you.
What's your crazy friend's name?
Chicana.
Yeah. Would you get her involved, or she'd get you hemmed up, huh?
Oh, no.
She'd be telling everybody, huh?
She'll be talking.
If you just tuned into the program, it is Double J in the Morning, Power 106.3. We're talking with Tiny. She's got a new show on VH1, and it's airing tonight. Now, this is called Tiny Tonight. This is with you, and who else is on the show with you?
My best friend Tamar Braxton. Trina. Trina the rapper, Claudia Jordan, and Chicana will be in and out.
You and T.I. are interesting to watch.
Yeah.
But Chicana, she happens to be.
Yeah.
She is a hot mess.
She is something else, baby. She's ready for TV. She's ready for the world.
What is Tiny Tonight about? You guys are just gossiping, right?
I mean, pretty much. We're giving out, we're talking about things that happened in 2012. We're recapping the year, and we're talking about, real life instances. I mean, things that happened in 2012, whether, they were good or bad, and we're giving our output. We're telling you how we look, how we think about it, how we see it, and how we feel about it.
Tiny Tonight airs tonight on VH1. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Give T.I. our best and tell him one of these days, I swear to Christ, I'm going to get him to say, Double J, I love your face. One last question, Tiny. Do you ever feel like you want to kick Nelly out of the house? Because it seems like he's at your house all the time.
No. Nelly's my brother. He brings a lot of laughter in the house, so there's a lot of love there.
All right. Well, best of luck to you. Make sure you tune in to Tiny Tonight airing on VH1. Thanks so much, Tiny.
Thank you.
And that's how it's done.
Wake up, wake up. Wake up with Double J in the morning.